We made it. We here. I just want to say I'm just super thankful for this opportunity to go to Portugal. This is not like a regular vacation where we staying there for like 3 days, 4 days. This is actually a 30-day stay. So at
This
that
is
point,
our longest trip we've ever taken.
this is our longest trip we ever took in, and it's like it's an opportunity to almost feel like a local, to be in a new environment, a new country. We're going to Europe. We're going to Lisbon, Portugal, in Europe. Not too far from Spain. We might end up over there too. Who knows?
Might
45-minute
do a week
flight.
in Barcelona.
Yeah, might do a week in Barcelona. So it's like it's just amazing to have this opportunity. It almost just feels like a dream. It's just like, is this really happening for us? I always think about my childhood. Yeah, I know I gotta stop thinking about that all the time, but it's just like from there to here, it's just amazing to me when I think about it. It's like a dream come true. So first question is, how did we get here?
For me, I would have to say we got here by. I've always said if we had any free time and we could afford to take the time, I would love to live in Hawaii for 30 days. I was big on Hawaii. It was number one on my list. Hawaii
Just
was
30 days, why not permanent?
I mean, I would love to live there permanently, but if we could only do 30 days, I'm okay with that. For the most part, Hawaii is crazy expensive.
Yeah, it really is.
It is crazy expensive, but
in my mind, I always feel like Hawaii is like LA and New York all in one. I'm gonna keep saying it because that's how I truly feel. That's how expensive it could be. It's one of those high end.
But it's beautiful, and it was the best experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was beautiful. The mountains, breathtaking.
Every morning,
breathtaking.
My husband brought to me Portugal, and I said, Portugal, okay. Let me think about that. And as I thought about it, we watched a couple videos on it. I did a little research myself on it. It just kind of resonated with me after a while. And I said, I can see this, doing this. I can see this. And as we started looking up other families who are there and just going through the motions, it just made me feel like this is obtainable. The cost of living, the people look friendly, and I think it all started with my dream. Remember, I had a dream about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I couldn't sleep, and I woke up to a lady on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she was just giving all this content about living abroad. I'm like, is this a sign? This is for me? So that's definitely how I got here. That was the answer for me.
For me, this started probably a while ago, probably like a year or two ago. How I found out about Lisbon, Portugal was through this YouTube family called Our Rich Journey. And I found Our Rich Journey because I was so big into like learning about investing, different opportunities when it comes to index funds, stock investing, real estate, etc. And Our Rich Journey has a lot of content based on different investments. So as I was researching their investments, I came across their page when they decided to go from the US to Portugal. And once I started researching Portugal, they was just explaining how Portugal is one of the most safest places in the world, in the nation. I think Portugal's in like the top 10. And they was comparing Portugal to US, and US is like in the top 100, top 200. So just hearing that, like the safe part about it, and then looking at all the vlogs that they was doing, how beautiful the city was, how it's on the coast, all the water views, the mountain views. Just seeing that just kind of like caught my attention. Like, man, we need to take a hard look at this. I know my wife said Hawaii. Even though I love Hawaii was a great trip for us. But I just thought about, if we're gonna do a 30-day stay somewhere, let's let it be somewhere new. Let it be somewhere safe, and let it be somewhere that that'll just be a one-on-one experience. So after just looking at them and how all their vlogs and stuff like that, I just was doing more research on myself. Wasn't really sure if that's something I want to do. Everything was on the table. I'm thinking Africa, Hawaii, Lisbon, all these different countries that you hear about. What's the other one you want to go to? Greece. All these different places. But I don't know, Lisbon, Portugal kind of stuck out a lot. So I was just like, man, we're going to have to give this a shot. 30 days is not like our regular normal vacation, but let's give this a shot. And then after a lot of research, it just started resonating more and more. And then also with the YouTube and iPhone algorithm, for some strange reason, once you just watch a couple videos, they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. So I was just like, you know what, this is looking better and better. And we just sat on it, we thought about it, and now we booked and ready to go in a couple months.
And how did we get to being booked? Because I didn't even expect. I was downstairs making breakfast.
But you knew it
Um,
was coming though.
we talked about it, but nothing was set in stone.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was just downstairs cooking breakfast, and then I just hear him screaming, "Merry Christmas!" and "Merry Christmas!" This. I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is
And
happening in real time too.
so he definitely
but
booked them for our Christmas presents this year.
but why Lisbon, Portugal? Like, why did Lisbon resonate with you? Like, after all the research, like, why not like be rebuttal to it? Like, why not try to take a different route? Like, why did it resonate with you?
I'm gonna let you answer this one because you brought Portugal to me.
Again, I feel like it resonated with me because just seeing Alva's journey, how happy they was, how they always spoke about it, the different culture, the different foods, it being a safe place, the water, the views, the vibes. Um, and then just doing research myself, I'm like, this looks like a solid place to go to.
I honestly have not came across one negative video about Portugal.
No, not at
Not
all.
one.
They
So
say it's a
why
melting
not?
pot. It's kind of like New York City vibes, a big city, which we already kind of used to. So we be familiar with that feeling. I have to take you back. It might sound crazy, but if I can go back to fifth grade, I remember doing a Portugal project. We had to do. I don't remember exactly how the project went, but we did a project based on a different country other than the United States. And I remember doing Portugal. I remember the green and red flag colors that I've done. I'm telling you, I know I'm not, but this was in fifth grade. I went to school now in Yonkers, New York. I remember it like it was yesterday, and it just feels so crazy for me and brings me a lot of mixed emotions. Knowing I did that, and now at this point we are booked and ready to go to Lisbon, Portugal, and then we get to learn a new language, Portuguese. We get to learn a new culture, a different way of life,
Different foods,
different
atmosphere,
atmosphere, different air, different part of the world.
different people.
Like this is a beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful experience.
I'm very excited about this new experience.
Yeah,
I'm so
I feel
excited.
like you really love new experiences.
I
I love
love
new
them
stuff like that.
because each place that we visit, each time that we do this, and the longer the stays are, I feel like I become a different person. A
Mm,
piece of me grows every time I'm taking these experiences.
mm.
As I'm taking them on, I'm growing. So I look forward to seeing who we're gonna become. 30 days. This is our longest trip ever. Um, Out of our comfort zone, no friends,
Facts.
no family. I can't wait to see us with our backs against the wall and how we do.
Facts. Yeah, we're gonna do great. I mean, we felt this feeling before. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I think we're gonna do great. Am I excited about? I'm super excited about this experience. I mean, to me, it's just almost a dream come true just to be able to like have this manifest and like talking about this and talk about living abroad, going somewhere new, being outside the United States. I mean, I'm just it's so many different mixed emotions there, but I'm super excited, man. I'm open. I'm willing to learn. Um, and I'm just happy, man. I'm just extremely happy. Like I don't have no negative to think about. I mean, you have fear creeping in here and there, but I'm down. Like I'm down. I'm ready.
I love how everyone's expressing about the healthcare system.
Yeah,
I love that. And I also just love the family aspect of it. I love that it gives me an option to have city life.
facts.
I love the option to have country life to slow it down if I don't want the city. So I love those two options. I love that it seems that they're up and coming. So I love to live in a city that's up and coming because the reason we moved where we are now, it was up and coming. And we get to grow with the city.
Going through a change.
So I love that aspect.
Um, After some research, the best thing I like about Portugal, I like that it's a safe country. It's a safe place that a lot of research and a lot of bloggers always speak about how safe it is. I think Portugal's in like the top 10 safest countries in the world, worldwide. So that's a plus for me. The opportunity to learn a new language, new experiences, new air, new buildings, new environments, new food, new culture. Um, I'm excited for all those different things. But one thing that sticks out to me the most is how safe the place is. That's one of the best things that I like so far after all this research. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. being there permanently, and I think about it, I'm like, can we do this? But to me, everything is on the table. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say yay, but I'm just open to new experiences, new adventures. If we happen to go there and we love it and it just resonates with our soul, and God is telling us to be here, or we need to be here for a year, 2 years, 5 years, or for life, or just 30 days, or even we say we staying for 30 days and we get there after a week, we gotta go, then we can turn around and go. But however we feel that resonates with us, I'm with it 100%. But I don't want to scare our family members or anything like that, saying we going there permanently. It is a 30-day stay, but I'm open to it because being in the United States and the everyday rat race, getting caught up in the consumerism, just going to work, getting paid on Friday, coming home tired, spending your money on stuff that you don't even need,
or
buying
use.
things that trying to impress other people that don't even like you. Like I'm that whole lifestyle, that whole rat race, working a job 30, 40 years, it doesn't really move me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get a pension. I don't want none of that. Like, I want to be able to enjoy my life through experiences, going different places, not just in the country, but around the world. And not only that, I want to be able to give my kids those different experiences as well. I want them to have a worldly perspective, and not just being in a certain radius their whole entire life from all their family members to their parents, etc. We need to have a global experience, like you know what I'm saying, and I feel like that will open our mind up as well to like to new things and to to do other things different, like and that's how I feel. Yeah,
I would have to be there a little bit before I can say if I would live there permanently, although I'm not opposed to it. um, I just think this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. This is the best gift that we can give our kids, especially at this age,
facts.
at this time in their life. They're still in the single digits. They're not. They're not. They haven't had the impressions of others put on them as of yet. So they still look at us for guidance and answers and confirmation. So I'd rather do this now for them and give them that experience to learn a new language, to meet new people, to know that this is a big world. And life is the best teacher.
Facts.
This is better than sitting in a classroom for me for 8 hours a day and someone just telling me to sit down and don't talk. So I'm excited about this. As far as the permanent part, I would have to we have to stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I think the kids is ready. I actually do. We've been talking about going to a different place and doing 30-day stays or potentially moving. Even had the RV on the table.
Yes.
So they just more excited to just get out. And honestly, I feel like our kids are ready to get out their routine as well. They ready for something exciting, ready for something new. With kids, also, it'd be easy for them to adapt. Lisbon is Lisbon, Portugal is Portugal, but I'm pretty sure they have different sports, playgrounds, just like anywhere else in the world. Yeah. So it's like kids are super easy adaptable when they meet new friends, even if it's a language barrier there. But if they can both climb on a monkey bars together,
and kids
they can laugh, smile, have fun, and do them. So I think our kids are ready to go, and wherever we at as parents, as long as they around us, they got a roof over their head, they able to eat every day. As long as they with us, they got us.
They're happy.
They happy. They good to go.
Most part. I believe our kids are definitely ready to go.
Yeah.
Especially our oldest. He loves new things. He loves to learn. He loves history. And our youngest, I don't think he really realized what's happening yet. Yeah. But I definitely know he loves vacation. Brother, like, he loves vacation.
We going.
So he follows suit in that way. But they're ready.
Yeah, for sure.
It's no time like the present right now for them. And I think we're doing this at the right time.
Do you think they too young to like enjoy this experience? Because sometimes people like don't travel with your kids yet because they too young, they can't understand.
No, I don't think they're too young. I think when you turn about 4 to 5, you start to remember things and you start to kind of put things together and put them in a perspective. Our oldest is 9; he'll be 10 next year. So I think he's at the right age.
We actually going around the time of his 10th birthday, so that'd be a good time to celebrate his birthday as well. And that's a great birthday. That's a great. This got to be a vacation/birthday that he's probably gonna remember for the rest of his life. Knowing that you was out the country for your 10th birthday, that's unheard of. Fears. So when I think about fears, I think about like just fake fear, like things that are there, but they're not really there. Like so. My only fear for the trip, I don't know. I could say it's about because we are on a plant based diet, so I could think about the food. But after doing some research, they have multiple plant based restaurants, and they have grocery stores. We can always cook our own food as well. So I'm not really nervous about the food as much no more. But just going into something that's unknown, going into something on a different time frame, being in a different atmosphere, just different climate, different people, different culture. I'm a little nervous about that, but the thing is, I'm nervous slash excited all in one.
Very much.
It's like a big melting pot that is just like all these different emotions.
Mm.
But I know this what I want, and sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for, so God, because God will be presented to you. But I'm excited. I'm on God's time, and I'm ready to go for the most part. Fear creeping in every now and then, or the long flight. You can think about that. How is the Airbnb gonna be? This, that, and third, but I just try to block all that out and just focus on the positive. And I feel like the more positive you focus on, the more positive will come into your life. So that's where I'm at with it.
For me, the fear
You sure you
would
ain't
be
scared?
I would want to stay.
What?
I might want to stay.
I can't believe you keep saying this. You think so?
I mean, you never know.
Dang.
That we might get there. I'm like, I'm not coming back. So that's the fear.
Why is that a fear though?
Because it's just like I might take to hell with all this stuff, and we're just gonna stay.
But why is that a fear though? Like to stay in another country? Because it's like.
I mean, it's not really a fear. It's a happy fear.
Mm.
If that's a such thing. You think that's a such thing?
No, it is.
I don't know.
Happy fear, excited slash.
You might have to drop down in the comments. Let me know. Is there such thing as happy fear?
Yeah,
Because I don't
it
know.
has to be. Trust
I don't know. But me want to stay, and I think another fear that I have, because it's two, is leaving our dog Maddie for 30 days. So if we can't bring her, gonna be sad because she's like one of my babies. But
still thinking about working out some things.
Yeah, so we're in the process of trying to figure out how we can get her over there. But if not, she will be with a family member. But we can see her every day and talk.
Doggy hotel.
Yes, that's an option as well. But yeah, those are my only two fears. I'm going into this very fearless because at the end of the day,
it's a lucha.
As long as I'm with my family, it's nothing. It's nothing but a good time. So to me, it's like what we do here, we're just taking it over there.
Facts.
It's no different. Yeah, those are my fears, and I'm just ready to go. I'm excited. I'm positive. I've prayed on this. I feel like this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and we only get one life to live. And if you do it right, one time is enough.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. So how do you feel about being in a position to even do something like this?
It's mind blowing.
It really is.
It's mind blowing.
This shit is bogged down.
Because
but it feels good though.
I don't know too many people who take trips for 30 days.
Yeah.
So that's something different. And then doing something like this, I've really never imagined this far in my life.
Having that time freedom, that time freedom to like travel. This position is just like unimaginable. Like it just feels unreal. Like you feel me? Like,
I definitely wish this.
But it's a blessing.
For everyone.
Yeah, it's a blessing, and we're not gonna take it for granted. And we are extremely happy to be able to have this flexibility and options. Lisbon, see y'all in a couple months. Deuces.